Next slide, please. So, so GATE. So GATE basically stands for Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. This is the full form of GATE. So the basic purpose of GATE was to test the engineers what they have learned in the 4 years of their college. So the GATE score which we get after attempting GATE is used for admissions in M.Tech, for government jobs in PSUs, and it can also be used to enhance the resume so that we can get some private jobs. And next slide, please. Yeah, so eligibility. So it's as I just said that it is to test the engineers what they have learned in the 4 years, but it is not that only engineers can attempt. So BSc, MSc, MCA, and even MBBS students are allowed to appear for GATE. You can find the entire eligibility criteria on the GATE website. So there is no such restriction that only engineers can attempt it. That there are many fields that can appear for GATE. So I'll talk about the engineering students. So until GATE 2020, only the 4th year students, that is the last year students, were eligible for GATE. But this year, IIT Bombay was the organizing institute. They changed the eligibility criteria that now even the 3rd year students can appear for GATE. So from this year, 3rd year students will be allowed. We can't say about the upcoming years, but it is expected that then for next year also, the 3rd year students will be eligible to appear for GATE. So this was the lower limit for appearing, and the good thing is that there is no upper limit. There is no age limit, upper age limit for appearing for GATE. So even 80, 90 years adults appear for GATE, and also there is no maximum number of attempts allowed. So you can attempt GATE as many times as you want. And so next slide, please. Yeah, so these were the important dates for GATE 2021, and more or less more or less these will be the rough timeline for the next year GATE as well, 2022. In around September, the applications release. You have to fill the form. You have to pay the application fee. Then in around January, the admit cards are out, and in February there will be GATE. More or less the dates will be same in the first or second week of February. So you can just use this as a rough timeline for GATE 2022 as well. Next slide, please. Yeah. So exam pattern. This is the most important thing that one should know before starting a preparation for GATE. So the exam pattern will be more or less same every year. There are some changes made sometimes. So this year there was a change which I'll tell later. This is the basic exam pattern. There will be 65 questions, and out of that 10 questions will be of general aptitude. The paper will be of 3 hours and the other 55 questions will be core. Core means the subject that you are applying for this, such as mechanical engineering, civil engineering, computer science. So 85 marks will be core and 15 marks will be general aptitude. In terms of questions, 10 questions general aptitude and 55 questions core. So general aptitude will contain basic aptitude questions which will involve either logical reasoning or quantitative ability, that is calculations. This year they had also included the spatial aptitude, which is basically how well you can imagine geometrical figures and apply transformations on it. So apart from this, the general aptitude contains some English questions as well to test your vocabulary, grammar, and also some logical things through the use of that comprehensions. So this was the general aptitude part. The other, the major part, which contains 85 marks and 55 questions, is the core part. The core part is basically for computer science. There are the core subjects as operating system, theory of computation, computer networks. These are the core subjects. For mechanical engineering, they will be different. For civil engineering, they will be different. So core is the most important part and carries the highest weightage, that is 85 marks out of 100. And then we'll go to the types of questions. There are 3 types of questions in the paper. First is the MCQs, that is multiple choice questions. They will have 4 options, and out of which only 1 will be correct. The next time will be numerical answer type, or NAT, which will require your answer in an integer or a decimal value. in a blank there will be given. They can also be called as fill in the blanks, but only in numerical answer, not words. So the third type, which was introduced in 2021, it was not applicable before that, is the MSQs, that is multiple select questions. In these there will be 4 options and any number of options can be correct. So there can be 1 option correct, there can be 2 options correct, there can be 3 options correct, or all the 4 can be correct. And the disadvantage here is that there is no partial marking. Like if you attempt 3 questions, there are 3 questions correct and you answer 2 of them, but 3 options correct, but you answer 2 of them, so you won't get any partial mark, you will get 0 for it. So we'll go to the marking scheme now. The first type of question, which is the MCQs, they have a marking scheme. They have a negative marking if you answer it wrong. Basically, in the 65 questions, there are 1 mark questions and 2 marks questions. So there is 33% negative in case of MCQs, that is multiple choice questions. So if you answer a 1 mark question wrong, you will lose 0.33. That is, you will get minus 0.33 for that. And if you answer a 2 mark question wrong, you will get minus 0.66 for that. So the good thing here is that the multiple select questions and NAT, that is numerical answer type, don't have any negative marks. So even if you answer it wrong, you won't lose anything. So you can actually do guesswork there if you are not able to solve the question. Yeah, so next slide. Yeah, so this was all objective knowledge about GATE. Now I will elaborate on how my study pattern throughout the time of preparation, and I'll also give you tips so that you can start your preparation or go through it very easily. So I started my preparation in May last year. So I had around 8 to 9 months in my hand. The first priority was always to complete the syllabus, and I thought that I'll not leave any topic, as I have much time. I have 8 months or 9 months, so I have much time to complete all the topics right now, so I won't leave any topic. The first priority has to be completing the syllabus. So in around June, I enrolled for a test series. So the test series basically gave me a push. So every 2 to 3 days there was a topic-wise test uploaded, and I according to the tests, I went through my syllabus. So suppose there is a topic-wise test tomorrow, so that topic I have to complete today, so that I can attempt the test. So that test series actually gave me a push, and at that time also I was at an internship in a company. So at that time, I did not get much time for the preparation. So I started to wake up at 4 at that time, just for 2 months. So I would recommend to the future GATE aspirants that wake up as early as possible, because in the morning your mind is very active. If you some people are used to study late at night, but I won't recommend that, because at that time the activity of mind is much less. So try to wake up as early as possible and study. Finish your studies as early as possible in the morning. Don't extend it through the night, because it will lower your efficiency. So later on, after my internship ended, there were college and it was actually online lectures. So I got much time to prepare for GATE at that time. So around 5 to 6 hours I maintained the consistency. So I would like to give you a tip to everyone here, that don't try to exhaust yourself by studying 14-15 hours a day. So if you have that much capacity, then surely go ahead, but try to stick to your capacity and just maintain consistency for the next few months. So if your capacity is like 6 hours, then maintain that consistency for the next 6 to 7 months. Don't try to exhaust yourself by preparing for 10 to 12 hours. So it's not the time that you give for your preparation, it's your consistency which helps in enhancing the results. So yes, so getting back to the preparation, in around November, I was actually a little bit ahead of the test series. I had completed the test before on time. So everything was going well, and I had a lot of time remaining, as my syllabus was also complete. So I took up another test series at that time. Then in the last 2 months, there was only revision, there was mock tests, I solved previous year questions, that's it. So no need to do anything new in the last 2 months, just give it to the practice tests, previous year's papers, and revision. So what I would like to suggest the viewers is that don't leave any topic. This is the right time to start the preparation, and there is a lot of time. There are at least 9 months for you. So don't leave any topic, cover the entire syllabus. That should be your first priority. and solve as much questions as you can, because you might know the concept very well, but if you can't apply it, then gate will be very difficult for you. So practice questions as much as you can to get used to it. Solve at least previous 20 to 22 years gate papers. That helps a lot. You get used to the questions that have previously been asked in gate. You get used to solve unique questions, because every year there are certain unique questions which you won't find in the previous year papers. So you get used to solve unique papers, unique questions. You get in that zone of solving gate papers, so that helps a lot. And also enroll for some test series. If you have time, then you can even take up 2 test series. Test series, the basic task of test series, that they prepare you for the exam day. Time management, handling the pressure in the exam hall, are things that no coaching institute will teach you. Mock tests will prepare you for such things. So it is not mandatory, but it is recommended to take up a test series for sure, even if you are not enrolling for any coaching. So next slide. Yeah, during the exam tips. So this is basically the mindset. You have given your best already. You have studied for the last 8 to 9 months. So when you are in the exam hall, it's already too late to take stress. So yeah, the rank holder one and the people who made it into the top 200 have almost the same level of preparation, and that is a fact actually. There is nothing unique about the preparation of the top 200 and the person who got all India rank 1. They almost have the same level of preparation, but what separates them is their mindset. The people who kept cool in those 3 hours of the exam managed to make it into the top 50, top 100, top 10. So that is the only difference. Just keep a positive mindset, not only during those 3 hours of the exam, but during your entire preparation. You might feel demotivated sometimes, you might have anxiety, stress and all. That is natural, but anyways, you have to get over it. So watching motivational videos will only help you until a certain limit. So once you find motivation within you, you won't need such videos. So just stay focused, keep your cool, and enjoy life while preparation as well. And don't overstress yourself. That's all is required. Don't overstress yourself, don't overdo the preparation. Keep it under your capacity. If you can do 6 hours a day, do 6 hours a day. Don't overdo anything. So if you overdo, you will be exhausted. Next day you won't be able to study, and if one day you don't study, then you lose that consistency. So that consistency is very difficult to get, and once you lose it, then you will find it difficult to gain it back. So that's it for an exam. Yeah. So after results, so I'll tell about myself first. Actually, I was not expecting a rank below 200. I was expecting that I'll get a rank somewhere around 250 or 300. So actually, I calculated my marks after the exam, and they were around 70. So I checked on some rank predictor, and they predicted my rank around 220, 230. So that was actually a shock for me, because I had given my best and I was expecting a rank under 100. So yeah, then the results were out on March 19, and I checked the results, and it was actually a surprise or shock for me, because I was not expecting such a good rank. Yeah, so after the results, yeah, people might be happy, some people might be sad. Some people don't get the rank they have thought of, but yeah, you have to move on anyway. If you want to give gate again, then the next day start your preparation again. You have one more year, you can do it. And you can but gate, don't treat gate as your life. It's just a part of life. Even without it, people achieve a lot. So don't consider gate as your only path to achieve success. Move on, go for placements. You can definitely find a good placement through whatever gate score you have got. You can put it in the resume. You can surely get interview calls through that. Uh, you can use the knowledge that you have gained while preparing for gate to crack interviews of product based companies, good companies. So gate is not the end of life. You can obviously do anything without it as well. So or also you can reattempt gate. There is no limit, as I said before 5 minutes, that there is no limit to attempt gate. You can attempt it as many times as you want. There is no age limit for attempting gate. So yeah, that's it for after results. Yeah, so yeah, so after gate results, you'll have a lot of opportunities in front of you. You will have a lot of choices to make. Uh, you'll have to research about what colleges you can apply for if you want to do M.Tech, or which PSUs you can apply for, or which companies you want to apply for. So you'll have to do a lot of thinking and a lot of research work on internet. So yeah, so I'll tell about all the opportunities that you'll get after the results are announced. So first of all, there is M.Tech. So if you want to study further, you want to do masters, then M.Tech is a very good option. And you'll have to first see that according to your gate score, which are the best colleges that you can get. So if you got a very good score, then the best colleges are for M.Tech are IIT Bombay and IISc Bangalore. So there is a never-ending debate about which is better between the two. But if you are interested, basically, if you are interested in research, IISc is the best. There is no better college than IISc for research purpose. And for if you want to see companies, you want to see extracurriculars, IIT Bombay has everything. It has sports, it has culturals, and it has a lot of companies coming there. There is no big company that visits any other IIT and not IIT Bombay. So in IIT Bombay, you will find all types of companies coming. So if you want to see that, then IIT Bombay is the best. Otherwise, IISc is the best for research purposes. If you want to go for a PhD later on, if you want to become a professor, then IISc is the best choice. So other good colleges, as you already know, there are other IITs as well. There are NITs, there are triple ITs, and there are many more colleges. So according to your gate score, you have to do the research that which all colleges you can apply for, and you have to see the cutoff, which college has a better placement scenario or better research. All these you have to do research and think of the best college for you. So other job opportunities, PSUs. So gate score is also used for PSU jobs. PSUs are basically public sector undertakings. They are government organizations and so have a lot of perks, as we all know. And the main highlight is job security for life. So yeah, and yes, one thing that for M.Tech admissions, some colleges conduct interviews while some do not. So, like this year, IISc has introduced interviews. IIT Delhi always conducts interviews. IIT Kanpur conducts interviews. IIT Bombay does not conduct interviews. They take direct admissions. So even after GATE, if you want to take admissions in IISc or IIT Delhi, like, so you cannot leave the preparation. You have to continue the preparation because you have to crack the interview. And PSUs always there are interviews. Some PSUs you can the gate score has a good weightage, while some PSUs the gate score is just like an entry. So you just get into the interview and then the gate score won't matter at all. So all these research work you have to do, that which PSU does this, which PSU does that and all. So PSU interviews will definitely take place. There are no PSUs that doesn't take interview and takes direct from gate score. No such PSU. You have to study for their interviews. And yeah, the PSU interviews are not based on the GATE syllabus always. Some PSUs go for GATE syllabus, some PSUs have some extra subjects in them. So all these research you have to do and you have to study according to the PSU you want to apply for. So yeah, apart from PSU, GATE score can also be used for applying for jobs in private sector. So you can apply for jobs on campus or off campus, wherever you want to. If you have a very good GATE rank or GATE score, then there are high chances that you will be called for an interview at least. And job opportunities after M.Tech is not an objective question actually. It depends on the colleges. I'm talking about after M.Tech. So if you went into the top tier colleges like the top IITs, you will get the best placements in the country. I don't think I need to say anything about placements in the IITs. You already know that IITs offer the best placements in the entire country. All the top-notch companies visit the campus to hire the freshers. And yeah, one thing I missed, that GATE score will be valid for 3 years. So I attempted GATE in 2021. So my score will be valid till 31st March 2024. So till March 2024, I can apply for PSU jobs. I can apply for M.Tech. Yeah. So that was about job opportunities.
So, Mayank, there are a lot of questions upcoming, so I would want you to take them. So, can I start with the first question? So, okay, so an anonymous person is asking, what are planning to join? Okay. What are you planning to join? I think. What does it mean? The question. Can we take another question? It's not clear. I think.
Yeah.
So please repeat it again. Which IITs are taking direct admission and which are taking interview this
Yeah.
year?
So IIT Bombay is taking direct admission. IISc Bangalore is taking interview, but gate score will be given 70% weightage and 30% weightage will be given to interviews. So more or less, gate score, if you have a very good gate score, then interviews won't matter as such, because it's only 30% weightage. And IIT Delhi takes interviews. That they also have two fields. Like last year the cutoff was 900. So above 900 score, the students who are getting above 900, they will get direct admissions in IIT, and above 800, between 800 and 900, they have to go through the interview. And IIT Madras, I guess, takes direct admissions. IIT Kanpur takes interviews. So about other IITs, I don't know.
Okay, can we move to the okay? So how do you balance between the gate preparation and the fourth year project things?
Yeah. So if you are very sure that you want to go for go for anything after gate, but if you are very sure that you want to take gate seriously, then I would suggest that you can leave things aside. You can. I actually. I did the fourth year project, but I kept it a bit aside. Like I did not pay much attention to it. Just you can just aim to just clear the fourth year right now, because first the criteria for any PSU or any IIT is 6 CGPA or 6.5 CGPA. So if you have already maintained above that, then don't go for a project so badly. Just pass. Just try to just pass your fourth year. If you want gate so if you want gate so badly, you want to do gate. If you are sure about it, then you can go through fourth year project easily.
Okay, can an EC student give gate attempt for CSE?
Yeah. AC student can attempt gate for CSE, but you have to actually clear go through scratch. So it will be a bit difficult for you. So I suggest you start as early as possible, but you can surely attempt gate for CSE.
Right. How should I strategize and study for GATE CSE exam? I am GATE 2022 aspirant.
Yeah. So if you are taking a coaching like an academy or anything, so that is very good. You will get a push automatically. There will be lectures, there will be tests regularly, so that will give you a push. But if you are doing self study, then first of all, try to complete the syllabus. You have reference books for all the subjects. You have free YouTube videos for a lot of subjects. You have Geeks for Geeks, a lot of materials available freely in the internet. It's just unorganized. You have to organize it yourself. So first priority should be completing the syllabus and solving as much questions as possible. There is no other shortcut or no other strategy. You have to complete the syllabus and you have to solve a lot of questions. Only that will help you get a good rank, because if you first completing the syllabus is important, because it is possible that you left a part of the syllabus and the same part gets a heavier weightage in the gate exam, so you will lose a lot. And practice questions is compulsory, because you might know a lot of concepts properly, but if you can't apply it, gate exam, as you know, is 75% numericals and only 20 to 25% theory. So if you can't apply the concepts in numericals, then it's of no use. So practicing questions will help you, and solve the previous 20 to 22 year gate papers. That helps a lot.
Okay, so Siddhant is asking, can you recommend some books for GATE CSE?
Yeah. So I used books for only 2 3 subjects. For other subjects, there is a lot of content in Geeks for Geeks and YouTube. For computer networks, I used Forozan. It is a very good book. For computer organization, I used William Stallings. William Stallings is very simple. There are other books as well, but William Stallings, the language is very simple. You can understand it very easily. And for operating systems, the book is Galvin. These three subjects are actually they have a higher weightage to theory. So if you study the reference books, then it's very well. Uh, and for other subjects it's more towards numericals and solving. So you can read the books, but it's not compulsory. You can just go through the videos and solve previous year questions. That will actually help a lot. So you don't need to read the books for other subjects.
Okay, so there's this question. I want to pursue MS from California, and I know there is some scholarship schemes, and I want to know. Okay, so this is a session for a gateway to gate, and we had our session on over MS. So can we switch to the next slide?
Yeah.
When to start studying for gate exam?
So if you are in second year, then you can start studying, because in third year also you can attempt gate now. If you are in first year, don't start right now. Go through competitive coding, do internships, improve your coding, improve your resume by doing internships, go for competitions for competitive coding, improve your basically improve your resume right now. And in second year, start the gate preparation. If you are looking for third year, more or less 1 year is enough for gate preparation for getting a good rank. So according to that, and if you are from other branches, like just someone just asked about ECE, then start a bit early, because you have to go through all the concepts through scratch. And if you are in CSE background, you already have all these subjects in your curriculum. So pay attention to that, study those subjects well right now, and later you can easily go through it, because you don't have to start through scratch. So 1 year is 1 year is actually enough for gate preparation.
Mayank, your voice is breaking. Are you saying something?
No.
Okay. So I'm preparing without any coaching. So can you give some tips to really excel this exam?
Yeah. If you're doing it without any coaching, so you have to there is a lot of unorganized content on the internet. You have to work hard for organizing them. First of all, you can definitely read the reference books, and there is a lot of content, as I just said, in YouTube. There are two channels, Knowledge Gate and Uncode. These two have a lot of free content available. You can read from, you can learn from there. You can learn from Geeks for Geeks. And if you're doing it without coaching, then start right away. Take up one test series right now in May or June. Later on, if you have time, you can take another test series. As you are doing it without coaching, then test series becomes like a lifeline for you, because there are some concepts you might not get from books, or you might not get from the videos. So you have to learn those concepts anyway. So that all concepts you will learn from the test series. So that's what I did. I did not take up any coaching. So from the test series, I learned a lot. Actually, in many subjects, it was the test series uh, that uh, that taught me. I did not read any books for them. It is just the test series that taught me concepts and how to solve them. So just solve as much questions as you can. So that is the only strategy. If you are doing it with coaching or without coaching, there is no shortcut for it.
Okay, so Kansha is asking, there are some subjects which are new to us, like POC. So how did you learn them from scratch?
So if you are in CSE background, these all subjects are already taught in college. But if you are not in CSE background, TOC is actually an easy subject. You just need some reference material. So reference material you can find from Geeks for Geeks. You can find from YouTube. TOC, actually a lot of videos from a lot of channels you will find on YouTube. TOCs, if you do TOC once, it will be an easy. It will be an cakewalk for you later on. And for other subjects, the difficult subjects, people usually think computer networks and computer organization are difficult subjects and are difficult to score. So for them, I suggest that read the reference books properly, uh, digest the concepts first, because if you are conceptually weak, those people will definitely face problems in solving the numericals. So first, computer networks and computer organization, read all the concepts, learn it, and then learn to apply it. And if you face any difficulty in any subject, then practice more in that subject. If you are weak in some subjects, then obviously you have to practice more. Once you get used to, suppose there are n types of questions, so if you solve those n type of questions n times, so you are already used to all the questions, and there is very less chance that a unique question will be asked in gate. So if you have solved all the previous year questions, you have solved all the test series questions properly, and now you know all the concepts that are given. So even if one or two unique questions comes, then that won't matter, because you have the other questions you'll be able to solve very easily. So for all the subjects, this is the strategy. This is the same strategy. Learn the concepts properly and then apply it by solving tests, solving questions. Yeah.
So yeah. So how much time did you prepare? Did you give to prepare each subject?
So this was the thing I did not note down, and I did not plan actually for any subject. It's just that if you plan if you plan a subject according to time, that I will give 10 days to this, I will give 20 days to this. So that will not be helpful, because sometimes you extend the time. Suppose I have kept 10 days for some subject and I took 12 days. So now I'm in a pressure that I have to complete another subject before 2 days less than what I have assigned it. So that gives a pressure. So don't keep any number of days for any subject. Go through it, enjoy the subject, enjoy studying the subject, enjoy solving the problems. It will automatically get finished in time. So just keep your aim to complete the entire syllabus before November, so that you get 2 to 3 months for revision and solving full length tests, for solving mock tests.
Okay, so sir, if I appear and crack GATE exam with a very good rank in third year, then that with that score and rank, we can take admission in fourth year or after fourth year.
Yeah, you can. The gate score is valid for 3 years. So if you give the exam in 2022, you can use it till 2025. So you can definitely use it. Otherwise, why would IIT introduce gate for third years if it's of no use?
Okay, so would you recommend solving mock papers along and after the syllabus completion?
So what I did was I first completed syllabus along with the test series, and then I solved the previous year papers and mock papers or whatever you say. But there is another strategy. Some people I've seen that people while completing the syllabus solve the previous year papers along with it. Like from 2000 to 2020, there are 21 years papers. I'll filter the I'll just segregate the paper according to the subjects, and while completing the syllabus, I solve those questions. So that is also a strategy. You can take up any strategy you are comfortable with. So some people do it this way: while solving while completing the syllabus, they solve previous year questions, or while completing the syllabus, they solve practice tests or test series, and later on. But these both are necessary. If you do it while doing the syllabus or after the syllabus, these both things you have to do. Any strategy is fine. You can, whatever you're comfortable with, you can go with it.
All right. Oh. So also Priyanshi is asking how to apply in PSUs and how much minimum rank is required.
So PSUs, every year they'll pass a notification on their website. You'll get to know that their applications are open. You can apply there. So around some PSUs take a good score like 800, yeah, 750, 800 for the entry, and some PSUs just have a entry cutoff like 600. Then you have to go through their written test, and then there will be their interviews. So there is the cutoff and everything is different for each PSUs. So if you want a safety that you will clear every PSU cutoff, then aim a rank under 200 or under 150, so that you'll clear the cutoff of every PSU. Then you just have to go through the interviews.
Okay. So which test series did you follow?
So as I said, I took two test series, one in June and one in November. So in June, I took the test series of Ravindra Babu Ravula. And in November, I took up the test series of Made Easy. But this year, Ravindra Babu test series is available only for those who take up his coaching. So this year, it's not available openly. So another test series I've heard a lot about it is Ace Academy. So Made Easy is very good test series, and Ace Academy I have not taken, but it's also good. I have heard a lot about it. And Ravindra Babu Ravula, actually I found it very good, but this year it's not available for people who don't take up his course. So
Okay, which test series, what are PSUs exactly? I think it's been answered. What are PSUs exactly?
PSUs are public sector undertakings. So this is the full form. Like BARC, you have heard about it. ISRO, then IOCL, ONGC. These are all public sector undertakings. These are all PSUs. These they take the students from you. You'll just have the cutoff cleared. Then you have to go through an interview.
Should I buy some course? Which college are you thinking to go to?
Yeah, I'm thinking to go to IIT Bombay.
Should I buy some course for studying for GATE? I think it's been answered already.
Yeah, you can go for a course. Actually, it's better than doing self-study because you get all the content organized in one place. So you don't have to look here and there for content. So if you can afford a course, then go for it definitely. It will also give you a push. You don't have to uh, make schedules yourself. There will be times where the videos will be uploaded. So you just have to follow that.
Okay, so YouTube channels to study from for self-studying purpose.
I told two channels. One is Knowledge Gate, where Sanchit Jain teaches. He's very good for theory of computation, discrete mathematics, for database management system and operating system. These all subjects are read from there. The another channel is Uncode, which is Ravindra Babu's channel. There you can find very good computer organization, compiler design, algorithms. So these subjects you'll find there, and other subjects from Knowledge Gate. And engineering mathematics you will find from Geeks for Geeks. Very good.
Okay, so will 12 percentage matter to get into IIT Bombay after getting an AII rank under 100?
No, not at all.
So what is the average package in the government sector or PSUs?
So the right now, according to some seventh pay scale commission, the base package you will get in entry level. The current in most of the PSUs, the entry level position is scientist B. So there you will get a base pay of 56,100. Uh, there will be house rent allowance, TA, dearness allowance, travel allowance. So that all will sum up to 90 to 95,000, and after cutting the taxes, around 75,000 you will get in hand in the initial stages, and after you have to stay in that position for 3 years. After that you can get promoted, and in the higher stages, scientist C, D, E, F, G, H, there is a much better salary.
Okay, so next question. I'm writing GATE in ECE, then after a good rank, can I take admission in some other branch?
No, whatever exam you have written in GATE, that only branch you can opt for in M.Tech. If you want CSE, then write the paper for CSE. If you want ECE, then write the paper for ECE.
How many math questions come in the CSE GATE exam?
Apart from aptitude in the core section, out of 85 marks and 55 questions, uh, there are around 12 to 15 marks mathematics, which includes engineering mathematics and discrete mathematics as well. It varies everywhere. Sometimes it goes up to 18 marks as well, but more or less it's around 13 to 15 marks.
Okay, so can you name the computer network book
Yeah, it's
you recommended?
Forozan, Fouruzan.
Okay. Also, Siddhant is asking, can we write GATE exam for CSE, triple E, or multiple branches in the same year?
Yeah. So until last year, you were open to write as many subjects as you want to. But this year they have created some groups like I don't know exactly which exams is computer science grouped with, but let's say an exam ABC, an exam XYZ. So computer science suppose is grouped with ABC. So you can't write computer science and XYZ. You have to take it in groups. So IIT Bombay has introduced this year, that there are groups created, like you can attempt ABC with CS or PQR with CS, but you can't attempt XYZ with CS. So that all you have to check on the GATE website. You'll get everything, that which group, which two exams you can attempt together.
Okay, so I'm forgetting things after every 10 days. How to manage revision and remember the completed subjects?
When you are doing the syllabus for the first time, make long notes, and uh, when you are attempting a text series or when are you solving the previous year questions, make a short notes. These both should be different. Short notes will basically tell you, you will write down the mistakes that you are repeating frequently. You are forgetting things. Some There are many key concepts that you can't forget, so that all key concepts you can write down in the short notes. When you are attempting a test series, you will make those mistakes again, write down in the short notes. And the long notes are important because you can't complete the syllabus again and again. You have to prepare a note so that you can revise the notes. You don't have to go again to the videos or go again to the reference books. So prepare long notes when you're doing the syllabus for the first time. And suppose as you said, you forget everything in 10 days, so in every 10 days you have to revise. Some people forget everything in uh, remember everything till around 1 month as well, so they have to revise accordingly. If you forget everything in 10 days, then keep revising in every 10 days, and prepare long notes for sure. And don't rely on some material by some classes. Some classes will provide you their notes, but if you write it from your hand, you will connect to the notes very well, and you can learn it very easily. So preparing your notes is very necessary.
Is Morris Manor good for COA subject?
Sorry.
So Siddhant is asking, is Morris Manor good for COA subject? The book Morris Manor.
I've heard about it. Morris Mann is also good, but I had followed William Stallings.
So what was your final year project? Someone is asking.
So my final year project is related to machine learning, but that is nowhere related to GATE.
Can we skip to the next question? Or are we done? I think. Okay. Please accept. Why did you choose not to go for coaching?
Because I wanted to go for Ravindra Babu's coaching, but I found it expensive. So I rather went for self-study, and actually you can go for self-study. It's just that the content is very much unorganized. You have to work hard to just organize the content. Once the content is organized, then coaching or not coaching, everything is fine.
Okay, I think this question has been debated. I think we're done with the session and we're done with the questions. All the questions I think have been answered to the people. So is there anything last thing you want to say, ma'am, to our aspiring aspirants for the GATE?
Yeah. So whoever is in the first year right now, don't run for GATE. Improve your resume. Uh, do competitive coding. Go for internships. First, improve your resume. That's the most important thing right now for the first year students. You don't need to go through GATE right now. There are 3 years left for you to go for masters or go for PSU jobs. Don't rush into GATE right now. For the second year students, you can go for GATE, but you don't have to give completely to the GATE, because the GATE subjects right now will be taught in your curriculum in second year and third year. So pay more attention to that, because you will get one more attempt for GATE in the fourth year as well. So first pay attention to the classes, learn those subjects, make your notes, and obviously GATE syllabus is a bit higher than the college syllabus, so you have to learn a bit extra after your curriculum as well. But right now, first the basics will be built in the classes itself. So pay attention to the second year students, pay attention to the classes, learn those core subjects right now, and who are in third year, start your preparation right now. Don't wait anymore. If you are sure that you want to do GATE in 2022, start your preparation right now. This is the best time to start the preparation. Complete the entire syllabus. Don't leave any topic. If you leave any topic right now, you won't be able to do it later. Suppose I leave a topic right now, I'll think that I'll do it later, and later uh, I was more busy in solving past papers and solving mock tests that I left the topic ultimately. And in January, if I take up a topic, then I'll there is 1 month for GATE. There is stress in my mind. How can I learn a new topic right in January? So complete the syllabus right now as soon as you can. Before November, try to complete entire syllabus. Keep the last 2 to 3 months for revision and mock tests. Uh, solve as much questions as possible. Take up a test series. That's it. I don't think any other tips are needed. There is no shortcut for GATE. You have to go through everything. You have to learn the syllabus. You have to attempt the tests. You have to solve practice questions.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mayank. Thank you so much for your precious time, and hope you have a good time in IIT Bombay. And it was a pleasure